Hi guys, welcome back for another Motu review, and this time with the Motu Wave 10 review. Alright, this and also unboxing. Alright, so we will review King Randor first. Alright, and okay, here's the unboxing of Wave 10. Okay, let's fresh box. Let's open it up. Alright, out the box, let's bring King Randor out first. Alright, so here's a look at King Randor. Alright, with his Masters of Universe logo a bit brought down. Alright, next would be Trapjaw, the comic version. After that will be Sunman Digitino. And last and but not least, Whiplash. Alright, so this is basically all the Wave 10 figures. So King Randor, Trapjaw, Digitino, and Whiplash. Alright, now let me look at the box art at the back. Guys, let's look at King Randor's box first. Right, you can see King Randor and his 40th anniversary logo. And this Masters of the Universe logo usually will be a bit up. However, they have adjusted it. It says heroic ruler of Eternia. And here's the back of the box art for King Randor. You do see he is having a council meeting. Alright, and also his scepter, also the basic Wave 10 figures. Next up would be Trapjaw. Alright, and Trapjaw usually this is brighter than usual Trapjaw, comic version of Trapjaw. Alright, and here's the back to the box art. Alright, just to have for you to have a quick look. Okay, let's move on with Digitino, the Rulers of the Sun character. Okay, says armor glows in the dark. Alright, and here's the back of it. Digitino. You can see lights up in the dark. Box art at the back, Trapjaw in battling. And last but not least will be Whiplash. Alright. Here's a look at this box art at the back. And if you do notice, in this way, 3 out of 4 figures will have all scepters or maces. Right, and let's proceed to King Randor's review. Hi guys, welcome back for another Motu Wave 10 review. And this will be King Randor, heroic ruler of Eternia. Alright, this is the most sought after figure after Whiplash. I think in the Wave Whiplash and King Randor or Digitino will be the sought after figures besides Trapjaw. Alright, and right and above you see the red rocks coming out, and also King Randor is this is the direct release. It looks the same. I haven't owned King Randor before prior to this. Okay, and here's the box art. Closer look. Right here, it says King Randor rules Eternia justly with wisdom, compassion, and reasons in the name of freedom. And if you look at the back of here, you do see an Eternian god. This character right here will be from the classics line, if I'm not mistaken, or I can't remember. I'm not familiar with. So you see Basil and Stratos at the back, and a few more figures are from the classics. Alright, and here is the box art for the wave 10 cross cells, and also it tells you hold the royal scepter. So basically it tells you the name of the basically the scepter or the weapon, and King here is King Randor holding his scepter at the back. Alright, let's crack King Randor out of the box and let's see him close and personal. Alright, and here is King Randor. This is how he is packaged out of the box. The side view, scepter at the back here. Alright. Alright guys, here's King Randor finally out of the box. Alright, and you do see he is the colors are quite, they do pop. Alright, so before we get on with the review for King Randor, let's look at what he comes with. It comes with instructions on how to basically let you know which parts of the body are actually removable. Alright, basically the hands, the fist, the head, the waist, and also the legs are removable. The crown is not removable at all, or even the old King Randor's crown, it's not removable, it's actually molded to the head. And it comes with a comic, Mind Over Matter, and I think this will be more DG, basically the can't remember the person's name. Let me have a look. Ishigino and Trapjaw centric comic. Alright, and you do see Whiplash a bit at the back. Okay, here's a brief look at the comic. Alright, and you have a bit of cross cell at the back. Randor does also come with this scepter, and this scepter is actually the same as Whiplash's scepter. Instead of gold, Whiplash's is red. Right, so this is the exact staff that came with the original King Randor release. Even though I don't own one, but I've just did my research and found out it's actually a bit longer than the current one, made of bendable plastic. Okay, guys, and here's King Randor. Let's get a bit a look of his face, his majestic face. His crown is kind of painted of gold, nice shiny gold color. Right, his face, it looks a bit more happier these days. I mean, compared to the old King Randor, it's a bit more a disciplinary look at him from his face. Right, his face sculpt and his beard is nicely done. Okay, and his eyes, there's no paint errors or plain blemishes on his beard. His eyes, it looks perfect. And also here's if you see the back of the head, you do see that he has his head sculpt at his hair does look quite detailed. Nice job on Mattel's part. Right, and even notice the cape is different. The cape is not a clothy or cloth-like like the original one. I would prefer this, as this will last much longer. Alright, so it's a bit of sturdier material than before. Alright, and for King Randor, you can rotate his head a full 360. And for his armor, it's the same as Jitsu's armor. Alright, so the colors are actually just inverted, okay, to the other versus Jitsu's. Okay, so right here, he has a waist articulation. Right here's armor is in gold. The cross here, the belt is also in gold. You can rotate the waist here. It basically has a waist articulation. Right, so he does also a hand brace, which is painted also in gold. Right, and for his feet, or basically the lower part of his attire, is basically orange. So it's basically the same as Prince Adam. So it's basically some sort of pajamas, because if you do compare his skin tone with this orange part here for the leg coverings, basically they have a different color tone. And if you look at the feet, so the boots are painted the top part of white and the lower part of blue. Alright, and he has basically waist articulation, and you can rotate his hands a full 360. You just can also bend his elbow. You can also rotate his swivel his wrist, and also the wrist can go side and back. And as for the part of the leg, you can kick it back and forth. You just bend also at the knee, and also the top part of the feet, so the swivel, and you have a ankle rocker joints. Right, guys, just remove King Randor's head, and just to let you know, and here is how he looks like. I mean the cape, and also there are a bit of details, gold definitions. It's just similar to Scarecrow's cape, which is made of very nice material. And just to let you know, you can also remove the cape and remove also the king's armor right here. Just be a bit gentle towards it, because you have to remove the head first. Alright, and you can have King Randor depicting a much more relaxed look, okay, without his armor. And also if you take his head off, you can put in his the cape at the back, so it looks much more different than usual. Alright, and to put back his armor, but before you put back the armor, when you put back the armor, just slide it in. It's made out of soft bendable plastic, and you do see some marking at the back of the armor. Just put it back right here. Make sure it's put it in tightly. Same for the other one. Alright. So what I like, one thing I like about the armors for the origins, so it's a bit of soft plastic, so it doesn't crack. Let's put back this cape here, put back his head. Alright, so overall this figure, I would give it a 9 over 10 on the overalls, which is very nice, very presentable. Let's put in the weapon for King Randor right now. He has one open, basically open fist, and one fist holding, which can hold his weapon. Alright. Alright, and this has been a review of King Randor from Wave 10. He is quite a sight to behold. Very nice, playable figure. So I would say if you haven't owned him before, it's good to get him now. Alright. Guys, let's do a comparison time with Jitsu's armor. Okay, you can see now what is the difference between Jitsu and Randor's armor. Okay, I just told you it's a bit inverted. Alright, you do see that for Jitsu, the button near the cross is red instead of gold. And for King Randor, basically the sides are red instead of gold. Alright, so this is the differences between the armors. And also the back, let me show you the difference. For the back, let's take up the cape first. And this is how it looks like. The differences. Right, and here is the Jitsu and size comparison wise, they are actually both Origins figures, so they're about the same height. So let me bring the Masterverse line in. And here is, because the Masterverse line, sorry about that, the Masterverse line is a bit much more taller. So here is the Masterverse He-Man, Barbarian He-Man, with King Randor side by side. Comparison would be with the Masterverse She-Ra, right? Back. Alright. Right, and this ends the review of the Wave 10 King Randor review. I hope you like the review and some of the size comparisons. Yep, if you would like me to do more size comparisons, just let me know. This is Cool Boss 2008 signing off.